Hello guys, KpShamino here with the second part of my guide how you need to farm currency, experience, what you need to do, all that stuff from level 9 to 18 because the previous video I stopped at level 9 and now I'm going to show you guys just the same. I did a lot of testing. After this movie you guys will see me catching a brown trout, me catching a cutthroat, a rainbow trout, a largemouth bass. You will see it after this movie. And I did it all with the starting, not the starting spinning rod, but the spinning rod level 5 that we used. I think it's a value cast 230. With the same reel too, the one that we used in the previous movie. So it's possible. But when I went to Oregon and I went to the brown trout, it started to get a little bit problematic. I can get a brown trout with that setup, but you see that the gear is getting too low for Oregon. So I'm going to show you guys when we are on Oregon the new setup that you need to buy. For North Carolina and Colorado, that setup worked really well. So for the guys that didn't saw the first movie and only see this movie, so at the moment I'm still using, let's go to the setup, I'm still using this setup. So that's the value spin 230, that's level 5. The Inspire Cast 2000, that's level 5. And the Mono 0.18. With this setup, you can fish easily in North Carolina and Colorado. So you can keep using this setup. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what kind of lures that you are going to need from level 9 to 18. Don't be amazed, it's only 4 that you need. So I will show you guys how much it costs, when you can acquire it, and then you guys are perfectly good to get from level 9 all the way to level 18. So I keep the currency expenses low because this is like a guide through the game. If you guys say to me, yeah, but Shamino, I want to match fish, I want to do something else, I want to get unique, that's all okay. For me, I'm just giving you guys a frame. If you can do 10 days in Colorado and you got like 2-3k currency, you can experiment as much as you want. That's fun about gaming. But now I'm just giving you guys a frame to make the most currency and still can level, and you come to level 18. But feel free to do what you want outside that frame. So it's up to you guys. It's a game. I did the same. So I'm just giving you guys the basic frames. Okay, so enough said about all that stuff. Now I'm going to show you guys what kind you need 4 lures to get through. That's first Colorado, that's North Carolina, that's Oregon, and that's Florida. It's trout, bass, trout, bass. Okay, for the pen fish, I didn't fish when I leveled for the pen fish. You guys can try that, but I just go for the big fish because they give the most experience. Okay, so let's go to shop. So as I already said, you need 4 lures for the next 9 levels. So first of all, in Colorado, it's the spinner. So in the previous move we didn't buy the spinner. Here you need the spinner. The spinner works really well on the trout, and you need to invest some gold. You can take the beetle or you can take the spinner, the rainbow. You need to invest 4 gold and then you're okay. You can do the cutthroat and you can do the rainbow trout in Colorado the whole day long. Okay, so get this spinner. You can get it on level 8, but you are now level 9, so you are perfectly okay. So then the next lure that you need, if you go to North Carolina, I didn't go to North Carolina. I just leveled in Colorado from level 9 to 15, and then I went for the brown trout. Because you will see it after this movie, I got my net from Colorado and I got my net on the largemouth bass, because that's the only fish that gives a lot of experience in my opinion. and the experience is almost the same. It's just a matter of getting fun of the game. If you like bass, you can go to North Carolina, slay the whole day largemouth bass. If you like trout more, you can go to Colorado, but experience currency wise, it's just the same. You guys will see it after this movie. So you get the spinner 4G, and then if you go to North Carolina, you need one jig head, the best jig head, and that is the jig head 9 gram. So the first time that you can buy it is at a level 11. Here you see it. It doesn't matter which one you take. Just be sure that this jig had 9 gram with the 3-0 hook. And then you can slay largemouth bass the whole time. After this movie, of course, a movie from me getting the bass, the largemouth bass with this setup. So you guys can check it out. The net is there too. You can just compare it. But I didn't go to North Carolina. You guys can do it. It's up to you. Okay, that's for Colorado, that's for North Carolina, sorry. So if you hit level 15, you can finally go to Oregon, and then for me the end game in this game starts. You're getting more experience, you're getting more currency, you got a little bit bigger fish. So at that moment it starts. Why we need to go at level 15? Because Oregon is from 14 to 16. Because at level 15 you can get the advanced license, and you need that for the brown trout. The brown trout is the farming experience currency bomb fish in Oregon. Take it from me, if you are done with Oregon, you're going to hate the brown trout, because you need to farm it like hell. Okay, so what do you need for the brown trout? That's the narrow spoon black. Of course, the spinner works too, another narrow spoons works too, I know that, guys. But the narrow spoon black I use for the brown trout, and it works really well. When I was leveling, my net was totally full each day before 10 o'clock, and I guess for you guys it will be just the same. Okay? So let's have a look at the narrow spoon. That's a spoon. So let's put this on lowest level first. And the narrow spoon, if I'm not mistaken, you can acquire him at level 10. So by then, if you first time that you need this spoon, you are probably already level 15. So just get a narrow spoon and you're okay. You always get 5 of them. So if you lose one or you get a bad snag, you can always take another one. Okay, then the last one that you are going to need is in Florida. In Florida, the best currency farm there, an experience farm, it's called the teabagging. It's not really fishing, it's just you need to throw your jig head in the water. You just put your top of your rod up, down, up, down, up, down until a fish bites. But it is so fast. It's the fastest way that you can make currency. It's the fastest way that you can make experience. What do you need for the teabagging? That's a jig head 28 gram. So let's go for the jig head this time. Again. So best jigs. Okay, they are here. Let's put this on lowest level first. It's a lot easier. Then you know right away that you don't forget. And you see here are the best jigs, 28, and the first one is at level 16, but that's okay because you probably only I think you are going to be in Florida at level 16. I even think that you need level 17 to keep the trophies. So but at level 16 you already can smack those peacocks with the teabagging the whole time. So here you can choose. You can take the gold ones or you can take the currency ones. So once again, not a big investments in lure. I'm going to show you guys now the equipment. If you go to Oregon, you need to switch the equipment that we had until now. And what is that equipment? I will show you guys again. For the guys that didn't see the first movie from level 1 to 9, that's a value spin 230, the Inspire Cast 2000, the Mono 0.18 milligram. That's the setup that we used. But once you go to Oregon, the brown trouts, they go from 2 kilograms to 3.8, 4 kilograms for a trophy. And you can get it in with this, but you need to farm currency. So if you cannot get your net full, you're going to be in trouble and you're going to be broke at some time. So this are we going to replace with this. We always used a spinning rod until now in this guide, but now we are going to go for the casting rods. Why? Because I like it a little bit more, and yeah, sometimes you need to change a little bit, and the setup works as good as a spinning rod. You cannot cast that far with a casting rod and a casting reel, but that isn't really a problem. And we are going to switch from mono to bread. Why is that? Not for the fish. That's the strange thing. It's not for the fish. It's for the snacks. The main problem is if you got a snack with the mono, I got it like 7 times in Oregon, you cannot unsnag it. You break your line. Simple like that. That mono can get the fish in from 4 kilograms, but if you're snacks and you pull full on your rod, you're going to break every time your snag. And that's too costly because you lose your lure the whole time and you need to do another investment. Okay, for the setup that I would use is like this. So we are going to get a casting rod. So I would suggest that you guys buy the Chester 210. It will work really well in Oregon, and it will work in Florida too. So get the Chester 210. It's 210 currency, but it will work really well. Okay, for the reel, let's go to the casting reel. I would go, I need to check my book now for a moment. Yes, it's this one. Go for the low dex 1500p. The P, by the way, stands for power. So it's a power reel, and you can acquire it at level 12. So that with the Jester 210 is a really good setup. And currency-wise, it's only 90 currency, so that's not a lot. And you can pull 3.2 kilogram with it. Of course, if the drag is totally resistant, 6 drag on. So that's more than enough. If you put your drag a little bit lower, you can get the brown trout easily in. You can get the bass in from Florida too. You're good for Oregon and Florida. Okay, like I said, we are going to go to bread too, because bread is a little bit stronger than mono, just to get the snacks a little bit away. I would suggest that you guys get this, the bread 0.15, or you get the bread 0.18. Once again, currency line. So just get one of those two. The bread 0.15 can pull 2.7 kilograms, like you guys can see, and the 0.18 can pull 3.6 kilograms. That works. So the bread line, the Jester 210, and the low dex 1500 power, get it. Get your lures, what I just said, the 4 lures, and you're okay. So you're perfectly okay. So now I'm going to show you guys on the license how you need to travel. That you never go before you get the right license to an area, because otherwise you're fucked. Take it from me. So we stopped the previous movie on level 9. Why I did that, I will show you guys right away. So it's now Colorado level 9. Let's check that we can find it. Here it is. So the advanced Colorado license start at level 9. So that means, here you can see it, there is no restriction on all the fish that you got. So you can get the trophy rainbow, the trophy cutthroat, the normals. You can just go to there and keep all the fish that you want. Okay. If you want to go to North Carolina, Colorado, by the way, is from level 8 to level 11. And North Carolina is from 11 to 14, Oregon is from 14 to 16, and Florida is from 16 to 18. So if you hit in Colorado level 11 and you like largemouth bass, you can go to North Carolina. You can go at 11 with the basic North Carolina license. Here you see it, level 11. You can, I tested, you can keep the largemount bass. The only thing, you only can get the largemount bass. For the other stuff, you need to release it. Then you got a license in between, and that's, I think, to keep the panfish. You can keep all the panfish, and you can release all the panfish too. And then you got on a level higher, you got the last license, and that's to keep the trophy smallmouth bass. But I would not go for that because it's really hard to get the trophy smallmouth bass. I would just go, if you go to North Carolina, just get your basic license, get some largemouth bass in the whole day on the truck, and you will be okay. Of course, guys, for Colorado, North Carolina, I got on every species, I got a movie how you need to catch them. Just go to check it, and you're perfectly okay. Okay, that's the license situation for Colorado and North Carolina. The moment that you hit level 15, and here you see it, if you hit level 15, you can keep the brown trout. I tested on level without the advanced Oregon license. I tested and I needed to release the brown trout. So on level 14, you cannot keep the brown trout. So the first time that you go for Oregon, be sure that you get your advanced Oregon license, and then the moment of purely farming starts. Brown trout the whole day. From 15 to level 17, you need to get the brown trout in. You get the cutthroat in between too. If you are there and you think, oh, I want to go for the uni, I got a movie on the unique rainbow trout too. I got a movie on the brown trout too. Just check those movies in my playlist and you guys will be perfectly okay. Okay, it's a lot of info. So the next zone is going to be Florida. Let's have a look. I think at level 17 you can have the advanced indeed. So at level 17 you can keep everything in Florida. Florida is largemouth bass again, is peacock bass, is catfish, is the unique largemouth bass, so there is a lot to catch. But you guys, I think it's best that you guys just teabag the whole day for the currency XP wise to get it really quick to level 18 that you can go to California. For me, everything before California is, I cannot say it's a tutorial, but on Cali and Michigan are so good on fish, setups, lines, equipment, it's like unbelievable. So that's real fishing. You guys will see it if you come in California. It's going to be, whoa, a carp of 10 kilograms, a steelhead, an unique striped bass. It's and the experience is ridiculous high compared to all the zones before it. Okay, so the advanced Florida license is that you can keep the trophy largemouth bass, the peacock largemouth bass. The normal one is to keep the normal fish. I'm going to check it that it's 100% right. Where is Florida basic license here? So here you see it. So you need to release the trophies, you need to release the uniques. Okay, so you can keep the peacock, the common peacock and the common largemouth bass you can keep. I got a movie from the largemouth and the peacock too. If you want to just fish normal instead of teabagging. Teabagging I never did. So I'm going now to Florida and then I'm going to show you guys how it is. I'm at the moment watching another YouTuber how he did it because I never did it. So that I can show you guys how you need to do it. I need to recap for a moment. So you guys know the 4 lures. You know the setup that you need to use in Oregon. You know what you need to catch. And I think I got everything now. Yes. You guys know when you need to get the license. So it's a lot of info. I know it's a lot of info. One thing, of course, the nets. The most important in getting currency, the nets. So the previous guide we stopped here. So you got one of those 2 nets. It's just the same story. Just get, if you got the currency, the net that got a higher volume. It's simple mathematics. So this one you can switch because this one is like 5 kilograms more, but just get a net or a stringer with normal currency if you got the coin for it. Just get it. The bigger the net or the stringer, the bigger the profit you can make each day. So don't hesitate. If you are at the level, just come here, buy it. Just like that. Okay? And then at some point you are over here, you're level 18, and then you're ready to catch the fish, 70 kilograms in one day. Don't bother with taking gold strings or nets, because gold nets and stringers cost gold to repair. So I never took it. So I cannot suggest to you guys take it. No. That was it, guys. I cannot say more. After this movie, nets, catching fish, and stuff like that. I'm now going to get to Florida, and I'm going to show you guys how you need to teabag. Okay, guys, I'm in Florida, and I did some practicing on the teabagging because I never did it. So where you need to go in Florida is over here, the floating tickets, and as you guys can see, I'm using the setup that I said before. So it's the Chester 210, the low deck 1500 power, and I'm using the bread, and I'm using the Best Jig 28 4.0. This one is a gold one. I think it's the acid one, if I'm not mistaken. So what you need to do is, it was really funny because so you just need to throw in front of you, and you reel in a little bit. And then you just need to strike with your right button. Wait, I need to get a little bit more line. Yeah, I'm still a noob at this. So just strike, and you see that your lure is going up and down. Yeah, that was a little bit too hard. Yeah, like this. And that is teabagging, guys. So you don't need to throw that far away. You just need to get some action on your lure with the right button. You always strike out. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, it seems that it doesn't work. Maybe I need to wait a little bit longer. So let's get the lure back in. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, there is a fish. Yeah, did you see it? That was a fish. Damn, this shit is funny. Wait, let's go again. Yeah, I missed that fish because I just I think I teabag a little bit too fast. Let's do one more try. But you guys know now a little bit what I mean with the teabagging, I think. So you just get your lure here, and then you just strike out, and you see that your lure is moving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here. Oh, this is funny. Okay. Oh, butterfly peacock. And by the way, guys, with the basic license, that means at level 16 you can farm the whole day this fish. So I will show you guys what kind of currency experience you get from it. So yeah, it's 66 experience with premium, and it's almost 22 currency. So you can farm them the whole day. And that was the end of my series of movies, how you need to get currency from level 1 to level 18 in 2 movies. I hope it helps. It's a lot of info. I try to keep it as simple as possible, but I think that the most info is in the tutorial guides on those 2 movies. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like the movie, give it a like. If you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and like always, have fun in Fishing Planet, and see you later. Bye bye.